We're right now in the thick of Mardi Gras. And of course, the mayor announced that there's no Mardi Gras. City's closed down. The streets are closed down. You can't even walk and parade or do any of this stuff. Right now, people will be preparing for the parade. You can literally stand on the sidewalk and see these humongous floats rolling by. So I thought, well, since we're not gonna have that, I'm gonna create my own Mardi Gras float. I mean, who would have thought that we'd be decorating our house floats? But because of COVID, of course, that's what we're doing now. I got beads here. We'll be throwing beads off the porch. Hey, come get a bead, get a bead. And they're all going on the Mardi Gras tree. I chose the jazz funeral theme for the house float because I love music. A jazz funeral in New Orleans is a celebration of life for the person that died, and it's a way for a family to mourn joyfully. As I was creating the poster, I actually cried a little bit because I was really starting to think that, my God, the reason why I'm doing this house float is because of the virus. And it's because of the virus that these artists are dead. And how sad that we're not able to celebrate them and give them a proper jazz funeral send-off.
New Orleans lives close to death. We have graveyards in the middle of our city, and I think part of living that close to death is being celebratory when it's time to be celebratory and living as much as you can, I guess, when, you're not dead yet. It's been a difficult year for emergency room physicians, at least in New Orleans it has. I've seen a lot of people get very sick during this period of time, and I know of almost no one who hasn't been affected. We did a Godzilla house float. This is Godzilla stepping on the Superdome. You can see New Orleans buildings in the background here. I kind of see not COVID itself, but the federal response to COVID as being like Godzilla. This is a man-made disaster. I think it's really important to celebrate Mardi Gras even when we can't have the celebrations that we want to. I think it's very important. We can't let those things go. It's who I am anyway. I don't know if I can speak for other people.
On normal Mardi Gras, you're gonna see these suits parading throughout different neighborhoods, on the back streets of New Orleans. The Mardi Gras Indians are considered the soul of Mardi Gras. So I decided to create some plume head, big chief heads to put on the house. In Louisiana, there was a law called the Black Code. It allowed for the Africans to congregate and practice their spiritual practice on Sundays. So the spiritual identity kind of carried on through New Orleans when they started having the Mardi Gras as a way of celebrating the Afrocentric nature of our heritage. We started masking as what people now call Mardi Gras Indians. These suits are about paying homage to something that has given us joy and have aided us along the way of our transitional journey from Africa to here. The best thing is when people come off that corner and they see feathers and I'm sitting on my porch and I hear them say, ooh, ooh, look, the Indians. And then they come run over here as if there's real Indians out here. So this is the crown that I made that I'll be wearing this year for the most of the day with my suit. And then in order to be safe, I took an N95 mask and then made a beaded patch out of it with the cowrie shells and the beads and stones in order to make sure that we're safe on Mardi Gras Day when we go out. It's messy, but this is part of the lab. And so this is the suit I've been working on for this year. It's not finished yet, but this is the crown I'm gonna be wearing this year. House floats are gonna be a part of the new Mardi Gras tradition going forward. And the COVID restrictions has brought on a new Mardi Gras tradition that you'll see for years to come.